What's it like? Well, I'm not going to say launch it in first because I know...
Let's launch it in first.
Okay, we're going to launch it in first. This is a new car. This is a new car. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, the last time that we were here with my old Golf, the whole scenery looked a bit different and the Golf looked a lot different to what it does now. Adam's currently standing behind the camera. Before we pan the camera and before you take your judgment of what the Golf looks like, just know that there is a lot of story to it and a lot of backstory. Here is Adam's Golf Mk4 1.8 Turbo, which is looking a lot different now. Okay, so we're with Adam and the Golf. So Adam, what is the story behind all of this?
So, story behind the Golf so far of everything we've got. I'll say everything that we've done so far and then I'll tell you everything because every single little bit has a story. So start off, we've got the new alloys. Got them from Wheelbase Alloys, OZ Racings. We've also got the new front bumper, US spec as well, which should be in a lot of better condition and it will be at some point. Right here, we have a nice primer white bonnet. Again, that wasn't planned. Story behind that one as well. And if we go further inside, we've just got a little Rally Art Mitsubishi steering wheel right now. So that's all that's kind of done inside there. We have the airlift on there now as well, which again, another story. Nothing's ever easy, as everyone knows. We've also done the gearbox conversion from the Cupra R BAM engine 2004. So we've done the gearbox, the drive shafts, and then straight from Volkswagen we got the clutch and a single mass flywheel conversion kit as well. So believe it or not, that was actually probably the easiest part of everything that's been done so far. And we've done that. That was pretty much the first thing that I done to the Golf when I got it. That's pretty much everything so far.
A lot of change has been made. I've also noticed the rear lights as well. I can already hear people because I know from what Adam's told me and I know from what Instagram is like, people love criticizing other people's imagination of things. Would you say that's right?
I'd say that is a nice way of putting it. Yeah, I'd definitely say that is a nice way of putting it. I'm always down, as everyone is, of hearing other people's opinions and everything like that. You know, I'm more than happy. But it's when, especially when they don't even own a car, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
There's a way of saying it. Most people don't go about it the right way.
Right, what should we start with? We'll start with when you first bought the car. What was the first thing that you changed?
Brad did tell me, do not launch it in first gear, you will snap a drive shaft. I didn't really listen, to be quite honest. I launched it in first gear a couple of times, snapped a drive shaft. Took it over to my mechanic, we got another drive shaft put in, snapped that 2 days later. Put a Volkswagen one in, snapped that, so we thought, okay, let's just upgrade the lot. So we went and got the Cupra R gearbox, so then we could upgrade the drive shafts. And then we just went single mass flywheel conversion, nice, just to try and get everything up there so we could just give it as much boot as we wanted to without having to worry. So the drive shafts were the very first thing that I did get done along with the gearbox and stuff, just so then we can actually drive it without needing to worry.
So the Cupra, was it from a Cupra?
It was from the Cupra R 2004, the BAM engine Cupra.
And they're supposed to be stronger, or?
They're a lot stronger, and they're able to, from what I've found out anyway, and from what I've kind of been told, the way, obviously, when the car's lowered, the way it sits, it's just able to handle it all a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously, because the Cupra R come out 225 standard from the box.
So it's already kind of prepared for
exactly that. It's already prepared for the extra speed. You know, little bits and bobs here and there. Then, so we've got the steering wheel, which I decided to put that in. I just wanted something just a little bit smaller. It's not too much smaller. And then after that, we came around to the tail lights. When I was looking at them, I was not a fan of them whatsoever, to be quite honest, but I thought I wanted to do something different, so I thought I'll give it a go. If I don't like them, I just won't put them on, and then I'll just sell them on. But to be quite honest, I'm happy with the way that they came out. I think it works really well with the fact that it's a silver car as well.
I've never seen these on another Golf, on another Mark IV.
That was another reason why I wanted to buy them. Yeah, I've seen other ones. Obviously, you get the ones which are cleared. Kind of, I think they're the US spec.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen these ones at all. Very Marmite. A lot of people didn't like them. Even when I put them on, I didn't like them myself.
Yeah.
But they did kind of grow on me, not having something that everyone else has got. So that's the main reason why I went for them as well.
Nice. Yeah, it works. Yeah. It works well.
The more black will be coming up. It'll be the black roof and the black bonnet. We'll be wrapping them black at some point. Everything that I plan to do never gets done, and anything that I don't want to do ends up getting thrown on the car. That's just what ends up happening. And obviously we'll get the tinted windows and stuff as well to make it all a bit more of a theme as such.
Nice.
And then everything kind of went quiet for a little while. Kind of stopped really doing stuff to it. Winter came, wasn't really much point. And then after that is when we decided to go for the alloys and then the airlift as well. So with the alloys, I originally ordered these ones. They ended up being about 3 weeks for delivery, and then they sent the wrong ones as well. But after I'd given them one phone call, they wheelbase alloys, fair play. They came next day, dropped off the new alloys, took the old ones back with them. So I can't fault them at all. I did not really plan on getting the airlift, mainly because I wanted to use the money for a new turbo. The plan was bigger turbo, all of that good stuff down at Devil Developments, but it came up at such a steal. I thought, do you know what, I'll just go ahead, I'll get it done, because it was at a good price. Do I wish I didn't do it? Yeah, I wish I didn't do it, to be quite honest. It ended up being an absolute world of pain. After installing it, the valves were leaking in 3 bags, joints all leaking, everything, nothing was working properly at all. But we got there in the end, and we've even got, because it's going to be noticed anyway, the control panel is actually in the back right now, because after spending so much time trying to fit it, we then realised at the end that the control panel that was fitted in the front of the old Golf was actually, we believe, retrofitted into cutting into the dash and stuff, and it was installed that way. I didn't really want to do that. So I'm going to wait a little while and just get that sorted out and put that inside the front whenever I can.
This is a lot to take in, isn't it? And I've said it before, but I feel so bad for you. It would have been, like you said, any other car.
It would be any car. Any car that you modify, you have your problems.
But I can't help feeling a bit of guilt, because it's like just over a year ago, I was having these issues with it. And I said to myself, don't want to be spending a lot of money on a car which I don't have the passion for anymore. But I know that you do have the passion for it.
Yeah.
Or you did.
Yeah, it's still there. It is still there. I think, you know, obviously when loads of problems starts happening at once, there's anyone that's into their cars and doing stuff, they'll agree. When you just start having stuff going wrong, time after time,
puts you off.
Yeah, it does put you off. It really does. And it brings me back earlier to when I say that I didn't want to buy anything secondhand, like the clutch and stuff like that. I wanted it brand new to not have problems. I ended up buying a secondhand airlift kit, and we ended up in a world of problems. It ended up costing about £1,200 just in labour alone, of fitting it, taking it apart and getting in new parts to bring everything back up to scratch. Should have just bought myself a newer kit for the same price that after everything I put in, and then we would have been sorted. But we're done now, and I'm happy with it. You know, it's there, it does what it does.
Adam, this bumper wasn't originally going to be the bumper you was after, was it?
Anyone that follows me on Instagram knows I spent the best part of 3 or 4 months trying to get in a completely different bumper. I think they were trying to source it from Romania or somewhere like that. It is a UK based company. They said, you know, give us 1 week. It was a bumper that I've not seen on any, I think I've only ever seen it on one other Golf, and that was on a Facebook forum. I waited 3 months. They just kept saying next week, next week, next week, all the time. In the end, I said, look, I just want my money back. Waited about a month or so to get my money back, and they eventually gave it to me. I just wanted to change, just wanted to do something different. So we ended up with this one here, which is a US spec bumper. It was covered in decals when I first bought it. Everything, all the little bits of paint I could see, it was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty good. Took it home, got the heat gun on it, started to take all of the decals off. The bumper is, it's not in the kind of condition that I was expecting it to be in, to be quite honest. And then when trying to install it, the vents just all completely, absolutely fell out just by using a little bit of like sticky pads that were held in with. Partly my fault, should have had a closer inspection when I bought it, but at a quick glance it looked pretty well, and I really wanted a bumper because I've been waiting 4 months.
So in future,
I'm not buying second hand.
Well, you'll know if there's anything covered in stickers, it's for a reason.
Don't go there.
We're in the Golf. It's been a while. I've really actually missed being in here. It feels, yeah, not much different to when I was driving it.
Should we take it out then?
Let's go. Oh my god, this is so much more powerful than I remember.
Even when the car's quite low, the road just doesn't feel as aggressive as it used to with the coilovers. Obviously, it's all still quite old.
Oh my god, what the f? I don't remember it being this powerful. Oh my god. Have you had this map since?
No, I'm telling you, honestly, since I had that gearbox done. Since I had the gearbox done, honestly, it feels completely different to what it used to. The boosting as well, before we was getting like a solid 21 PSI, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then when I got the gearbox changed over, I'm guessing, I'm sure someone will tell me if it's different. I'm guessing because of the ratios or something. Sometimes we get 1 or 2 PSI more. And with and with that extra 6th gear, when everything's running nicely, we get about 24 PSI or so.
In 6th?
That's in 6th, yeah, obviously.
Wow.
If you're sitting at 3K in 6th,
yeah.
And it holds there for about between 3 and 4, it holds it there until almost 4,000 as well. So it's
nice.
So 4th gear.
That's nuts. That feels completely different. What's it like? Right, I'm not going to say launch it in first because I know.
Let's launch it in first.
Okay, we're going to launch it in first.
Right, traction off.
Wow. This is a new car. This is a new car.
Even while trying to feed it, it's still obviously it just spins and spins with no traction on.
Yeah. But it's. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I do know how to explain it. If I was to do that, when it had the old gearbox and that in it, it would either blow a shaft, or it would just jump.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. That spin is so smooth, like it's still pulling you along.
It feels it feels like I haven't got to worry, you know.
Yeah, new car. It feels completely different. Okay, this is a good road.
What, on the left here?
Yeah.
I don't do that all the time.
It still takes it well, really well.
It can handle it. It really can.
Is he going to send it again? That's the question.
No.
I think I'm going to be getting another one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
I told you. Do you want to drive it? We should have driven it back there, but
I won't decline the offer.
Yeah. Oh, we should have done it back there when the roads were nicer.
We're back in the Mark 4.
I think it's been something like literally 1 year, 2 weeks, 2 days, something like that.
I like the steering wheel.
It feels really so nice, doesn't
really
it?
Nice, yeah.
Don't be afraid to send it. Just send it. If you crash it, you pay for it. That's the only rule.
That's fair with me. I feel like I can trust this more. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Just send it. Send it to the moon.
Is traction off or on?
Off.
Cool.
I mean it. Send it. You better send it.
Oh, it's so nice to be back in it. This feels so nice. I've got to give credit to you.
Cheers, man.
This is so
Cheers.
much nice. Yeah.
And I'm so glad I bought it. So glad I bought
Good.
it.
I'm happy that you're happy that you bought it.
There we go. Send it.
I love it. What do you reckon?
Go all the way down.
Okay.
And then let it, because when it hits that 3K,
Yeah.
that's when it's feeling real good.
Here we go.
Yep.
I need another one.
Yeah. You do need another one.
Dude.
Hey. And also, it needs to start a podcast.
Oh, okay.
It needs to start a podcast.
Well, what I'm going to say is, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will start a podcast and I will buy another Mark 4. And I'm not joking.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The two.
both.
We'll do both.
Even if it's 1 or 2 episodes of the podcast, I will try it.
Yeah? Do it. It needs to be done. It needs to be done. Yes.
Cool. That was nuts. I want to, I don't know, I might find a app quickly to see a 0 to 60 if you want to do it one more time.
Yeah, I'm happy doing that. There's a car coming off.
He's
right?
going left, yeah, I think we're
Right.
good. Okay, right, let's get this down to 0, come on. Okay, yep, ready when you are. Okay, yeah, so that said 6.8.
6.8. A lot of spin on that one as well.
Yeah, there was. I reckon it can do more than that.
I reckon it. Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah.
I love it.
We'll keep going.
Yep, cool, whenever you're ready. Yep. I don't know if that recorded it or if it was 6.8 again. I'm not sure. Yep, good to go. Yep. 6.4 that one.
6.4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That was better than the other one. Yeah, yeah.
For a front wheel drive.
Yeah.
And it's only 230 brake.
Yeah. We forgot to mention earlier, and now that the bonnet's up, we might as well explain it. The reason why the bonnet is like a primal white with a couple of cracks and stuff on the front is when having some work done, ended up taking it out for a test drive, thinking the bonnet was latched down properly, but fair to say it wasn't. So what happened was, took it out, accelerated a bit, and then it flung up. It got caught on this. Luckily that didn't break, because otherwise the whole thing would have gone straight through the windscreen. But it got caught on this, and the bonnet all the way along here just literally shafted over in that direction, completely pretty much obliterated it. Got a couple of little dents and stuff on the wings from it. The option at the time was to either source in another bonnet, but it wouldn't have been the bad boy one, which I do like. I didn't want to change that at all, so we decided to just kind of get it, flatten it out, and then just kind of primer it over, because I'm looking at getting it wrapped anyway. So there's just there was no point in going and getting another bonnet for it. So that is the reason why it's white, for anyone that's wondering.
Alright guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to Adam for bringing the car down for today. We've been meaning to do this for a long time, but things happen. Coronavirus is still a thing. Cars breaking down is still a thing. So everything is just bad timing, but we've finally done it. There's been a lot of changes made to this car since I've owned it, and it feels like a different car. I think it's the way that the car just puts the power down, as well as it being on air ride as well. I didn't expect air ride to be that nice to drive on. The car feels so much more stable and sturdy, and like it can handle the power. It's another car. It is really good. So guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are not subscribed already. If you want to see all the old videos of this car when it was in my ownership, I'll put the link to the playlist either in the top right of the screen or in the description. Follow Adam on Instagram, and make sure you keep up with everything else that he's going to be doing on it. So thank you very much for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video.